Hey guys, welcome to Cup of Faith. Today our name of God is Yahweh Shammah, which means the Lord is there. So this is actually the name of a city rather than a title for God, but it is so closely associated with God's presence and power that it has often been equaled with a name for God. The name in the New Testament that is most closely associated with it is Emmanuel, God with us. A name that was given to Jesus, Yahweh Shammah, reminds us that we were created both to enjoy and to manifest God's presence. So the background of this name of God, Yahweh Shammah, is from Ezekiel 48, verse 35. And it says, "The name of the city from that time on will be, the Lord is there." So I'm just going to read us Ezekiel chapter 37, 21 to the end of the chapter, just for us to get an idea of what the Lord is talking about here. It says, "And say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will take the Israelites out of the nations where they have gone. I will gather them from all around and bring them back into their own land. I will make them one nation in the land and on the mountains of Israel. There will be one king over them all, and they will never again be two nations or be divided into two kingdoms. They will no longer defile themselves with their idols and vile images or with any of their offenses. And I will save them from all their sinful backsliding, and I will cleanse them. They will be my people, and I will be their God. My servant David will be king over them, and they will all have one shepherd, and they will follow my laws and be careful to keep my decrees. They will live in the land I give to my servant Jacob, the land where your ancestors lived. They and their children and their children's children will live there forever, and David my servant will be their prince forever. I will make a covenant of peace with them. It will be an everlasting covenant. I will establish them and increase their numbers. I will put my sanctuary among them forever. My dwelling place will be with them. I will be their God, and they will be my people. Then the nations will know that I, the Lord, make Israel holy, when my sanctuary is among them forever." So, Jehovah Shammah, even though it's the name of a city, this verse is telling us that that city is the city of God, that we, our sanctuary, our bodies are his human temple, that we are his city, we are his people, and he wants to dwell among us and dwell in us. A British preacher, Charles Spurgeon, once said that whenever it can be said of an assembly, "The Lord is there," unity will be created and fostered. Show me a church that quarrels, a church that is split up into cliques, a church that is divided with personal ambitions, contrary doctrines, and opposing schemes, and I am sure that the Lord is not there. What are we showing the world today? What are we broadcasting out? Are we a city that is a dwelling place for Jehovah Shammah? Is the Lord here? Another thing that this makes me think about is, when we sit in funerals and we're talking about the legacy that the person has left, or maybe when we think about what our tombstones might say. I know that's a little bit graphic and maybe not something we want to think about, but when we look through all the tombstones, when I go and visit my dad, on his tombstone, he has husband, father, golfer. That's one of the biggest things that he has on his. And I just was thinking about, the Lord is there, and what I might want people to say about me. So, when people would visit this city, when they would visit the Israelites, they would know that the Lord was there, that was evident, that the world would know that this is a people of God, that God dwells with them. And so for me personally, I really hope that people will know of me that the Lord is with Kylie. That on my tombstone, while I want it to say mother and wife, I most of all want it to say follower of Jesus Christ. That I want God's dwelling place to be inside of me every day of my life. That his spirit would be with me. That I would be known as a dwelling place for Jesus to be. So, Church of God, or for whoever is listening out there, Jehovah Shammah, the Lord is there. Will you be known as someone who can say, the Lord is with me, his dwelling place is with me? Go with this today. Blessings on your day.